Hi and welcome to yet another episode. This is the 6th episode to the Amiga Big Box Games, and the first one is Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension, Super Enhanced Amiga 1200 version, which means you get 256 colours on screen at once. But anyway, let's turn it over to the back, and we end up with he's an interstellar cosmos dweller, quicker than a flash and sharper than the seven samurai. Probably means something to somebody, it doesn't mean anything to me. Anyway, once every year the games world is racked by a game of stunning, so fast, so colourful, so big, so demanding, so mega, so awesome, so varied, so incredible, and so full of fabulous features and unexpected treats that everyone just looks at it and says, that's it! This year's Zool, Ninja from the Nth Dimension, is definitely it. Okay. A lot of excitement for a lot of text. Anyway, Gremlin have produced a masterpiece, according to Amiga Action, giving it 96%. And even fast, action-packed, challenging and highly addictive, The Sun, which for those that don't know is just a newspaper. I was going to say something else, but it's just a newspaper. It was famous for having a page 3 girl, and for those that don't know what a page 3 girl is, you're not old enough, stop watching. Right, so there we go. Nice bit of graphic on the front there. Let's try to get this open. Seems to be a bit stuck. It's a crushed box. Yep. Let's see what we've got inside. Oh, there's lots of things inside. So we've got. Oh, thought we had a disc missing then. We have 2 discs. So disc 1 has a nice sticker on it, and it's Chupa Chips, Chupa Chups, Chupa Chips, Chupa Chups, lollies. Remember having them as a kid. But so a sticker for the first one, and then disc 2 is where it's enhanced. So if you didn't have the enhanced version, you'd have probably got, let me know, did you get another disc with a sticker on it? I don't know, but they seem to have not bothered with a sticker on the 1200 version. Lots of things in here. We've got, I can show you this because you'd have to rotate it. A code wheel, very colourful, different things there to stop you from being naughty. As I said, there's a fair few things in here to take out all at once. There seems to be an amendum for the 1200 version. The layout of the screen has been specially changed for the 1200 in order to enhance the visual presentation of the game as follows. So things have moved around a bit for the 1200 version. And then we've got the instruction manual. Oh, there's a story inside. So lots of different languages. There we go. I'll actually open this up so you can have a look. Try to keep it still so you can have a read. Don't think there's any copyright against this anymore. So just pause and have a read of that if you've not seen that before. There we go. So yeah, a couple of games discs to get in there. Nothing much else. But there's this, which is going to be fun to try to do, so I'm just going to move this out of the way for now. It's obviously a very big poster. And as always, I can never show you all at one go. Let's try to fold this out. Fold this out, unfold this. Let's use some proper English words. And yes, it's just another, like other posters I've seen, it's just a big advert really. It's a nice and big poster though. Real big shame it has all these creases in it, because this could be a nice one to stick up on the wall. Oops. And it just says Zool at the bottom there. So basically it's just like what it says on the front of the box really. That's a really nice colourful poster. So on to the next one. Third one for today. Graham Gooch World Class Cricket. Goes up to the 1200, 1 meg required. #1 bestseller of cricket games, probably, not everything else. Right, on the back, available for the PC, Amiga ST and the Commodore 64. Oh, woe is me, the Spectrum wasn't good enough. No, I'm not knocking cricket. I don't understand the rules. I'm not one for watching sport myself, so. But if you enjoy cricket, maybe this is the game for you on the Amiga, or the PC, or whatever. But the point is maybe this is one that's for you. Superb graphics and realistic animation. Let's have a look inside. Sadly, this is gone, so a bit of super glue or double-sided tape will help fix that. Because look, that glue that they've used is just completely dried out. So I'll be fixing that. I'll leave that there now, so we all know what a cricketer looks like. All this space for, I mean, that's it. Seems to be an awful lot of space taken up for that, but so one disc and a flimsy bit of paper manual telling you what you got to do. It reminds me of those sort of manuals that you get for those cheap multi-box games of, like, you get to play chess and checkers and, or drafts as we call it. What else? You know, all these sort of patience and all that sort of thing. When you get those multi-box games, you get just a cheap piece of paper telling you what all the rules and regulations are for all the games, and you're supposed to go, no, the game is like that. But I've got a feeling that this expects you to know the rules of cricket before you start playing, which is fine, but I don't. So let's put it all away again. And on to the fourth game, which this one I remember playing on my PC back in the day in CGA. So look at this, actual screenshot. But from what? Actual screenshot though. But it cost £34.99 from John Menzies. Up to the A3000, 1 meg required, colour monitor only, 2 floppies, mouse supported and recommended, hard disk supported, and the box has got some weight to it. Oh, sticker over the top here, I wonder what they were hiding. They obviously decided whatever they had underneath was not good enough. Anyway, outstanding graphics and digitized photographs depict enemy ships with uncanny realism. Oh. So yes, an awful lot of stuff. Yeah, state-of-the-art sounds and original music. I did not get that on my original PC with its little beeper speaker. Anyway, it came out in 1990, and I remember this being in the shops, taking up a lot of space on the shelves that they used to have. It's another sleeve one. It's in there quite stuck. At least this box seems to be filled and weighted compared to the other one. Let's see what we've got. We've got 2 discs. And we have, oh, we've got lots of things in here. A technical supplement, which is often just telling you how to install it. Let's have a look at the manual first compared to the other things that are in here. So, a weighty book, is it all in English? Yes, it is. So I remember playing this when I was a kid. I don't remember reading all of this though. I think when I was playing it I wasn't too fussed by reading manuals. I think just press the odd button, but this is another one that obviously I would have done a lot better if I'd actually read the manual. So yeah, there's some interesting things there. Telling you how to attack and whatnot. Oh, nice picture there, if you're into submarines. So the last one is Silent Surface 2. It was $34.99 from Menzies, or John Menzies. It went up to the A3000 dimensions, 1 meg required, colour monitor only, 2 3.5-inch discs, mouse recommended, supported and recommended, hard disks supported. It's by Micropose, and it came out in 1990. They seem to have been not too happy with whatever they had here. Maybe it was a big space, but there's actually a sticker, this red bit. So as you can see, it boasts about having fantastic photographed subs and uncanny realism and music and sounds and stuff. I actually played this back in the day for a little while on my CGA PC, so 4 colours on screen at once. Nothing like what you get to see here, so it didn't matter to me that it was digitised. I couldn't tell. Anyway, I remember playing it every now and again and thinking it was quite fun, but at the same time it was definitely a game that was aimed more for grown-ups, I think. You know, you sort of had to sit and have the patience to play it. Let's try to see what's inside. Some weight to this box, unlike the cricket one. If I can get in. There we go. It starts off with the technical supplement, which basically probably just tells you how to install it. There's 2 floppies. Quite a weighty manual. A nice picture there, if you're into submarines. Some note pages. Is it all in English? It is. So there you go, you can tell which kind of boats that you're going after, and ships and things. Aircraft carriers. Talks about the torpedoes. Oh, there's some graph there. What's that graph about? Oh, it's telling you to, you know, figure out your angles, because obviously you've got to shoot your torpedo a certain angle compared to how fast the ship is going past, because if you aim at the ship and press fire, you're going to miss the ship because the ship's going to have moved. Things like that. So it's all very technical, so things to be learnt. A lot of things to be learnt. Something I didn't learn when I was playing it as a kid. I just sort of started it up and see if I could hit a sub, and then if I did a couple of times, then I turned it off again. But it's definitely sort of one of where you got to sit down and play it properly and get really into it. Which again, I've got nothing against these sort of games, but when I first played these as a kid, I wasn't into these, as I've said many times before. But you might be the first time you've watched this series. There's a good painting there. It's in black and white, but still good painting. So let's see what else is in the box. What do we have here? Oh, we have a map, and it shows which parts are land and which water, shallow water, coral reef and naval bases. So there we go for that one. And then there's this weird thing. It seems to have been very poorly cut out. Oh, was it the other side that's been cut out? Oh, it's this side that's been cut out. Someone has decided they wanted it for their A500, 2000 or 3000. So a keyboard overlay for that kind of thing. What was the other one then? Oh, if you had Amiga 1000, you cut it out that way. Well, that's a bit unfair of them, isn't it, to give you only a front and back? You might upgrade your computer at some point. They could have not cheaped out with that, but oh well. I mean, at the very least, they could have thrown 2 in a box at a time. Actually, let's have a look what it looks like over the keyboard. Because isn't the 1200 roughly the same as the 500 keyboard? Where are we? There we go. So yeah, you could have done that with your keyboard. That definitely makes the game a lot easier to play. I didn't have this when I was playing it. I don't know why I didn't have a keyboard overlay, but I didn't have a keyboard overlay. So yeah, that would make it a lot easier to play. But that's the last one for this today. So as always, happy gaming.